The Toronto real estate market is up 20% in price in just 1 year. Welcome back to the Story Report. My name is Tom. I run the Story team and we sell real estate in Toronto. And I've been putting out this monthly video going over the market every single month for the past 5 years. So if you like this type of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram at the Story team. Let's get right into it. So 2021 has been a wild year in real estate. For March, the average sale price was just under 1.1 million. I literally just made a video saying that we broke $1 million. And a lot of people are saying, is this sustainable? And the answer is no, but I'll get into that in a second. Let's get right into the numbers. But just before I do that, I just want to make something very clear is that these numbers are comparing March 2021 to March 2020. March 15th, 2020 is basically when the world changed, and the second half of that month was not very good for real estate. So keep that in mind as you're hearing these numbers. Okay, so on the freehold side of things, detached properties, they were up 19%, trading in the 416 area code at $1.75 million. Your semi-detached properties were up 11% year over year, trading just a shade under 1.3 million. Townhouses also remained very hot, trading at $960,000, and that was a year over year increase of about 15%. And then we get to condos. So year over year, condos are flat, completely flat. And that might be surprising to some people, but they should have been down 10%. The fact that they're flat means that the beginning of this year has been a crazy price increase for condos. And the average price of condos was just over $700,000. But I want to break this down a little bit more because year over year numbers are super deceiving. Let's talk month over month for 2021. So we'll look at the three different main asset classes. You got condos, you got detached properties, and you got semi-detached. So in January, your average condo price was $624,000, jumped up to about $676,000 in February, and in March, it crossed over $700,000 to $707,000. With detached, you started at 1.581, and 2 months later, we're at 1.75 for the average detached property. Semis started at 1.2 and are just under 1.3. So in that time period, condos have gone up 13%. In 3 months, detached properties have gone up 10% and semi-detached properties have gone up 7%. And by the way, this is also just proving to us by the numbers that 2021 is not the same craziness as 2017, and the same type of correction likely won't happen because 2017, we saw 26% increase in the first 4 months of the year. The first 3 months of the year so far in 2021, we're seeing between a 7 and 12% increase, which by the way, is still not sustainable, but it's not as crazy as it was. So what gives here? When's this going to stop? Well, it's not going to stop in terms of the prices. I don't think prices are going down this year. I think they're going to continue to go up. It's just they're not going to go up at this rate. This current rate is not sustainable. I always love to bring out the 40-year chart and show you all that in the last 40 years through all the ups and all the downs, the Toronto market's averaged about 6.5%. So we're obviously doubling that, and our year-over-year numbers are like 4 timesing that. It's not sustainable, and there will be a cool down here, but it's not necessarily going to happen with the prices. It's just how fast properties are selling and how quick the prices are moving upwards. That just can't last. You're either super frustrated right now or super excited, depending on what side of the coin you are on. But what it continues to prove to me is that ownership, long-term home ownership, whether you agree or disagree with the price increases and what's happening, we don't have to like it. The reality is it's here. And unless lending stops or rates skyrocket, which they won't, it's not going to stop. It's going to be competitive to live in the city of Toronto. And what it continues to show me is that owning real estate long-term helps people build wealth. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have an amazing day, and remember that home is where your story begins.